All right, guys, Dan Hurley coming at you here. Hopefully this will be my last video about my car and transmission. Appreciate anybody that has tuned in. So anybody that watched yesterday realized that I got the transmission to shift, but the car was stalling after 30 seconds. It was hard to keep the car running. So I had my second mini heart attack and spent a lot of time on YouTube again. Gotta love YouTube. So it turns out, because I had my battery unplugged for over a week, that it's called VRAM, but the memory for the computer for both the transmission and the engine, all that eventually gets erased. So when you start the vehicle, not only is it back to factory settings, but even I guess at factory when they first started up, they run rough until the computer figures out with the cam sensors and crank sensors and flywheel sensors and speed sensors and all kinds of things. So all those micro positions it has to figure out. So the trick is you just keep it running, and over time it should run better and better and better and better. So I have done that, but this will be now my test drive. It has started, so I'm gonna start it up, but I don't know if you'll be able to hear it, but it starts better, and you can barely hear it. It runs good. It's running at idle. I don't know if you can hear that, but certainly better than it was. And my understanding is, again, that it's just going to take some time. It's running a little rough right there, but it's going to take some time to learn where idle is, what speed, and I guess even the transmission over time learns what kind of driver you are and figures it out. And the other thing is, over time there's a carbon buildup and all kinds of things that go on. So the little corrections the engine makes to compensate all of that. So here I am. We are on our maiden voyage. So it's running, it's idling, I'm able to switch the gears, and we're gonna go for a little ride. So I'm gonna turn the camera around. So hopefully we can do this. So pulls and it's driving. So away we go. So shifting a little bit slow, I'd say, but again, my understanding is all that will kind of get learned over time. So although I'm rethinking this, I should probably stick to the back roads until the computer figures it all out. They said it can stall, it can run rough, it can do all kinds of things, but well, it's figuring it out. So I should probably stick to the back roads, and it could take, I guess, days of driving for it to really smooth out. But as you can see, it's running, it's shifting, it's changing gears. So I am a very happy camper. I have to admit, I'm very happy about this. I'm glad I was able to do it, and it was quite a project, but I did it. So thanks for joining me, and hopefully I don't have to post about any more of my vehicle issues. Thanks for tuning in.